Hi, hello, good morning, and thank you for joining me. So today we're going to be working on some extra gentle moves. So let's get started. So lying on our backs, starting on our backs, letting our feet fall to the side, letting our arms relax to the side, gently pulling our shoulder blades together, focusing on our breath, leaving all our worries and troubles behind, just focusing for this few minutes on our body, on flexibility, on movement, focusing the breath. Aiming first for the lower part of the lungs, which causes the abdomen to rise when we breathe in, and fall when we breathe out. Gentle and easy. If you have difficulties with breathing, just do the best you can. You may have to breathe through your mouth, that's fine. Typically I breathe in and out through my nose. It's helpful to breathe in and out through the nose because the air, the oxygen goes directly through the sinuses to the brain, and it allows the brain to get oxygen, which is really important. If you notice, a lot of people when they're in the hospital, they have oxygen in their nose because that helps with healing. Now changing to the two-part breath, breathing nice and full down into those lower lungs, and then breathing nice and full into the upper part of the lungs. Make sort of a rolling motion. Full of breath and exhale long. Good. And as we move today, trying to move with the breath, concentrating on the breath. I may stop. It may sound like I'm stopping breathing because I'm talking, but you continue with the breathing and move with your own breath. So usually I'm initiating a pose, inhaling up, and then exhaling down. So let's start that now. Let's go ahead and inhale both of our legs up, knees pointing toward the sky, feet flat on the bed, nice and easy. Paying attention to the body, notice if it feels any different with the knees pointed up. Remembering that we may put our feet out at a wider angle, or we may place a pillow underneath our knees for support and just gently let those knees rest on the pillow. So finding the position that feels comfortable for you and focusing on the breath. We're going to start with a gentle hip roll. So we're just gently arching the back on the inhale and then pulling those hips toward us on the exhale, remembering to move just to the point of comfort. Don't worry about trying to push yourself. Just be gentle with your body. So inhaling out and exhaling back. And again, moving with your own breath. this last one, on your last exhale, keep those hips and belly tight. Just tighten and hold. See if you can actually continue leaving it there without needing to hold your breath. So breathing in and out here. Activating the upper thighs and gently keeping those hips pulled toward our belly. Releasing whenever you need to. This is just a strengthening the core. And release. Now we're going to let those knees come toward our chest. Again, remembering to hold behind the knees to protect the knees. And also remembering to pull just to the point that feels comfortable. Now I'm not really pulling with my arms. This is a movement from the legs. So you may need, in order to protect the back, you may need to tighten your abs just a tiny bit. Pull those legs toward your chest, just to the point that feels comfortable. And breathing here. Holding underneath the knees. You may interlace your fingers or hold your hands kind of in an S pattern. Oh. Sorry, baby. Now if we're up to it, we feel like straightening those legs, just gently, gently straighten those legs to the point that feels comfortable. Remembering that we may use a strap if that is helpful. So we would wrap the strap around the feet and hold on to the strap as we straighten. We may hold behind the legs if that helps give some support. We may just raise our legs just a tiny bit. So we're going from knees to chest to straightening those legs, and just take some deep breaths here. Breathing in peace, breathing out calm. If we feel up to it as we're breathing, gently walking our hands up our legs. Gently, gently allowing those muscles in our legs to release. Continuing with our nice deep breathing. If we feel up to it, gently, gently straightening those knees. And then release the legs down. Piper, baby. Okay, so I'm going to do wide. So now we're just going to gently wake up our shoulders. So breathing in and out. And then we're going to do the other arm in and out. Gently opening those elbows, placing our fingers so they are touching. Nice deep breathing. Pulling our shoulder blades together slightly. going to straighten those arms and stretch. Stretching as much as we can. Nice deep breathing. Noticing how it feels in the shoulders, in the arms. If it feels helpful, we may touch or push up against our beds. Let's do one arm at a time. So right arm and left arm. Waking up those arms and shoulders and upper back. If this is bothering your lower back at all, just tighten those abdomen muscles slightly. And release. Let's swing those arms down. We're going to interlace our fingers behind our heads, just gently, gently, continuing the breathing. And what we're going to do is we're going to just hold our hands underneath our head and gently pull up. Pull up on the bones at the very base of the skull. If that feels okay. If it doesn't feel okay, don't do that. It's just a gentle stretch to the neck. Gentle, gentle stretch. I'm going to release. Release the arms down. We're just going to roll the head from side to side. Gently allowing those neck muscles to release. And now back to center. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to push our feet, flexing like we're pushing up against the wall, and then release, and then pushing up against the wall, flexing and release, and pushing and flexing and release, and pushing and flexing and release. If you would like to, I'm having a little difficulty with my cat right between my legs, but if you'd like to let your hips fall open, she's kind of purring, but she's kind of not. Let your hips fall open and just nice deep breathing. Let those feet touch, hips open if that feels comfortable. Last thing for today. Making sure our spine is nice and straight. Pulling those shoulder blades together. If it feels more comfortable to raise the arms over the head. And I'm going to sit up, pushing up with my arms. So this is a very, very gentle way to incorporate yoga into your day. You may do this before you do some of the more intense sessions, intense practice, or this may be what you do for the day. So basically the idea is to just get your body moving, to strengthen some of those muscles that you may not be used to using. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll like and subscribe, and namaste.